That was me, and I will be honest, it still is me sometimes. My assignment has weight to it. My purpose is greater. I would always ask, how do some people take off so quickly? How do some people get 10,000 followers in 6 months? How do people grow to 50,000 followers in a year? How are people getting all of these amazing things in such a short time frame? And it got me thinking, not that there's anything wrong with what they're doing, but their assignment doesn't have as much weight as what you're doing. There is no resistance to what they're building. When you have a greater purpose attached to what you're doing, when your assignment has weight to it, when you're carrying something really heavy, it's going to take more time. It's going to take more effort. It's going to be a little more difficult to get it off the ground. It's going to be a lot more challenging to stay consistent, to continue to build, to keep pushing through, because there's resistance, there's tension, there's trials, there's tribulations. The resistance is greater, so it's going to take longer. It may not happen in 6 months like that other girl who took off and got 10,000 followers in 6 months. It may not be as easy for you to get the deals, the contracts, the clients. It may take a while. It may take you almost wanting to quit. It may take you a few years. It may take you going through so much more stress and trials and tribulations to get to where you're trying to go. And you see all these other people getting it so much faster, so much quicker. They're growing so much faster. It seems easier for them to take off. They're getting their brand deals. They're getting 10,000 followers in 2 months. And you're looking at yourself doing the same exact thing. And you're wondering, why is it not working? Why is it taking so long for me? That was me. And I will be honest, it still is me sometimes. I still say those things until I realize my assignment has weight to it. My purpose is greater. The things that I had to go through to get here, the struggles getting a job, being laid off, having the qualifications and not being able to find a job, not being able to get hired by anybody, being a single parent, trying to build something from the ground up with no experience, no marketing experience, no content experience, no journalism experience, no experience with content creation, building from the ground up while being a single parent, doing these things that are not easy, but knowing that I need to be doing it, pushing through, staying consistent while despite all of those things. My assignment is greater. I'm carrying a larger weight than that other girl. I'm carrying more. There's more attached to my purpose to help other women in my situation is greater. Not to say there's anything wrong with vlogging at your favorite makeup store, vlogging at Sephora. Not to say there's anything wrong with that type of content. It grows fast, but there's no resistance. It grows fast. It's easy to catch on. It's easy to pick up. It's easy for it to go viral when there's no resistance. When you have resistance attached to your assignment, it's going to be harder. It's going to take more time. You're going to struggle because there's resistance. And when I realized that, it made perfect sense. And now I understand why it took so long, why it didn't come as easy for me, why doing the same type of content wasn't working for me, but it was working for everybody else. Why was it working for those girls, but it wasn't working for me? I tried so hard to fit in doing that type of content that was working for everybody else. It wasn't working because my purpose has weight. It's not going to come as easy for me as it does for everybody else. It doesn't mean that what I'm doing is wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm in the wrong space. It doesn't mean that I should try something different. It just means that I have to go through more effort. I have to put in more effort. I have to have more patience. I have to have a stronger, thicker skin. I have to be able to put up with more challenges because the resistance is so tough. The resistance is so strong. But so this is just to encourage anybody out there that's building and they're seeing it work for everybody else and they're not seeing it work for themselves. It's because your assignment has weight. The resistance is strong. You got to push through the resistance It may take more work than the next person. It may take more work than the other person, but it's worth it. And when you make it out, when you push through the resistance, the reward is going to be greater. Because you were able to stay consistent despite all of that, your reward is going to be 10 times greater. Your reward is going to be 100 times greater because you kept going despite all of that. You kept going despite seeing other people win, despite seeing other people get it easy. You kept going and you didn't give up because you know that there's a purpose behind what you're building. You can see it, you can feel it, you know it, you understand it. You don't like it that it's harder for you. You don't like it, but you understand it. And so you kept going. And so your reward is going to be that much greater. If you like this kind of type of content, be sure to subscribe, and I will be putting out more content like this regularly. And go ahead and go to my description box. I have a free resource if you're ready to unlock your visibility and get started with your channel, your podcast, your book, whatever it is that you're ready to build. I want you to start today. Bye-bye.